Good morning and welcome to episode number 4. It was supposed to be episode number 5, but my OBS had a problem and didn't capture the game. And for some reason I didn't realize that the black screen on my OBS preview was bad news. So, did you miss anything? Well, let's have a look. Yeah, there it is. It's working. Hurrah! Did you miss anything? Yes. Yes, you did. What you missed, unfortunately, 5 deaths. 5 people have been killed. Oh dear. And the other thing you missed is that my foundations are finished and I've put walls in. And I've got one prisoner who I really don't like, because he's the one who's kicking off all the time. Got a gang member doing weird stuff there. And I've got this guy here. Oh, let's see him. Tim Sandy. Now, Tim Sandy is naughty because he has destroyed, he's tried to escape, he's attacked staff and he's got a serious injury. And his mood, as you can see, in general is pretty bad. So Tim has got the honourable pleasure of spending 24 hours in solitary. Yeah, it's been hectic, let's put it that way. I had 24 prisoners and now I've got 20 because 4 are dead. And the other person that copped it, unfortunately, was the gardener. I don't know why they made him, took him out. I think they probably wanted something of him, but there we go. Coffee, always good coffee. Yeah, so it's kicking off, but even though it's kicking off, I have decided that we do need to get 8 more prisoners per day in. Oh no, it's really kicking off. What? Why have we got a riot? Yeah, so it's not going too well. The big problem I've got is that I haven't got the infrastructure to cope with this sort of thing yet, because basically I don't have enough suppression. 7 dead, 8 dead, 8. All this in one day. In one day I've had 8 dead. Oh dear. This is really not good, is it? At least my yellow prisoner is still alive. Yeah, so this is getting out of hand very rapidly. I'm gonna have to look better at the regime, and I definitely need to start introducing some suppression. And the way to do that is to get my security up and going. So let's begin with that. This, I don't know if this is weird for you as well, but this looks like there's a sort of step change. I don't know how to explain it, like it's a bit curved. It could be the way my screen is. I'm on a 5K iMac Retina screen, and it could be that it doesn't like this resolution I'm playing at. I've now got a negative daily cash flow, so I've been saying I always run into financial trouble. Here we go, financial trouble has arrived. This is my security room. Let's do first things first and get that going. Where is my security? Where is the security? There. And then we will have a kennel, a big one, and we will have an armory, also a big one. Because by the looks of things we're gonna need it with all these MaxSec people. If any of you watching thought this was likely to happen, yeah, this is why I've never tried to do it from the beginning. There. The other thing we need is lights. And I want to get these dogs and stuff in pretty quick, but I can't afford to go nuts with it. So we'll do that for now. Weapon rack, and then a table, and here we need a chair and just the general office stuff. I don't know why I've got so many filing. Oh, I misclicked, didn't I? Then here is going to be the common room. For now we don't need to put anything in that, so we'll just do this. This is going to be the kitchen, which is pretty small, but I think it'll be fine. And then it's done that weird thing where you hover over the but it all of a sudden made me remember that I need another capacitator before I do anything. Probably need 2. Yeah, that money is going quickly now. This is going to be the kitchen, right? So let's put that in. I don't know why I've got a staff door there. I think it's just something that was left over. Canteen. Boom. And whilst they're sleeping and I've got a lot of people, let's do a complete shakedown as well, because I'm fed up with you lot kicking off all the time. And then we need some materials, because this is going to be the laundry. And that's going to be a cupboard. And then we need, just to make sure people can get in and out, a staff door. We also need to make sure that we set this to staff only. That's the only stuff, yeah. And then more lights. Put lights in there. There seems to be a surplus of scissors with the inmates. And I know exactly where they're coming from, because they keep kicking off, they keep ending up in the infirmary, and because I don't have my security set up yet with plenty of metal detectors and stuff like that, they just walk out with the scissors. Also beginning to look that since that riot, my solitary capacity is holding up, so that's alright. Oh yeah, the other thing you missed, the whole thing kicked off here in the shower. Tim Sandysell was here, and he decided that this was a great place because this corner was very dark. So I've decided to change the patrol and actually get people walking through the shower now. They're the most likely to get killed, unfortunately, so I better get those tasers going, but as you can see, my money is running out. I need a pool table and 2 TVs. Pool table, we'll put one in the yard as well. These aren't very expensive and they do provide a lot of entertainment. Look, it's immediately kicking off. You see that? My danger is going up straight away. And I don't know why. Recreation, yeah, okay, so recreation is a big issue. Big issue. I might have to change this up. I'm going to give them free time there, so they can get their recreation, because I don't want them kicking off again. It's just gonna get too mad. And then somewhere for them to watch TV. So now I've given them free time, right? They can walk around. The other thing they can do is choose what to do now, because it's free time. And they don't use my brand new common room. I don't know why. Well, there's nothing in it yet, of course, but I think we'll find that later on they won't be using it as much. And I'm confused about that. I'm also beginning to think that my yard is already looking very small, so that's a problem. Do I expand it that way? I might do, actually. Oh yeah, and a new line appeared, my planning line. I've been doing some studying on what is what and why and all that. And I realized that my building needs to be 10 blocks away from the edge at all times, and it's not, because this is only 8. So I might have to expand that way anyway. Right, we're getting our new 8 prisoners. And this time again we're going to make sure that we see who's who and what's what. Because if we get snitches and stuff, we need to anticipate that. Pardon me. That's actually something we could do here. Oh, sugar, he's in. That's something we could do here and have a special snitch block, because it's right by the security. That's not a bad idea, actually, to do that there. But first I want to get my money. So then we need to do the kitchen. Wait. Visitation room? Oh yeah, of course, yeah. So my reasoning here is we're going to get rid of this lot. Visitation room is going to be this. And that's going to be the parole. But that means we need to fit the kitchen and things here. And we've got another, I think it's under control. If that's Tim Bloody Sandy again, it is too. Right. You're just going to live in solitary, mate. I've had enough of you. It's amazing how you actually get to know these people. Weird. Quite weird. Yeah, before I do the kitchen, let's find out who's what. Townley, character, no reputation, very good. He's got drugs on him, so he's bound to be a druggie, nothing more. Mangone. Oh no. Oh my life. An instigator, legendary prisoner. Yeah, this is... I'm not ready for this. This is just too much. Downey, I checked. In the meantime, my guards are still getting hammered by all sorts. I am your nightmare. I don't want him to be my nightmare. I've already got a legend. Stuff stoical, that's fine. You're in the corner. Kidnapping. Right. Who was the legend? This fella. You're going to be Super Max. And from one to the other, I've got a whole load of different regimes already, which was what I didn't want, but I have to do something. And Supermax basically means that you're locked up a lot, frankly. That's how it's gonna be for you, fella. Oh wow, I did miss a lot, didn't I? They're kicking off all over the place, these guys. It's so annoying. I mean, the temperature in the prison now is really quite good, but because they're all MaxSec, they all have their own issues and things. So they don't actually respond very well. But I have got my armory, I have got a bit of money. I think it's time to get some dog handlers and some and guards. And then we're going to change this deployment here. This is going to be armed guard. Armed guard. And the same goes for this one here. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I could have done that in the first place. Okay. And then I want a dog patrol. Where do I want the dog patrol? I want one outside here. There. And I want one in the yard, I think. And I think I've just finished an assignment that I haven't got running, but that doesn't actually matter. We need to get this kitchen going. Kitchen. Right. We'll put a wheelie bin as well this time. Then we need serving tables. Could put some there later on, there's no need for it yet. Then we need tables. I think one of the issues might actually be visitation, that could be why it's kicking off so much. That's plenty for now, I don't want to spend all my money on this. And the other thing we will put in here is a bit of entertainment and family time. Do I want radios? Yeah, why not? There. Right. It's beginning to look like something now. At least we can cope with a bit of pressure. I might even put some more dogs and armed guards in, because I need this suppression. If you look at him, suppressed. He's suppressed, of course. Suppressed, that's good. Suppression is what we are after. Future-proof that. And then we also need some electric cable. That's connected there anyway, I think. Oh great, they're going to this canteen, so they're not going to get their food needs. Yeah. There's a canteen full of food here, but they don't really want to use that, do they now? I'm going to unmark that kitchen. And this one as well. And then I'm going to dismantle, we might as well use the tool for that. Actually I could leave those there for the visitation, but nah, why should we? And then I need a row of boots, but we'll wait till that's done. Look at how filthy this place is getting as well, by the way. Let's get that going first. A working prisoner is a happy prisoner after all, is it? I hope so. Cleaning cupboard. Not going nuts on the laundry capacity yet. We will expand it in due time, but that'll have to do. And then we want to assign how many is that? 7 and 6 is 13. I will do that. And the other thing we definitely want, but now I am beginning to run low on money again, is, yeah, I can't do without this really, metal detectors. I need loads more, I need more here and there, but yeah, we'll have to wait for all that. I've just realised I've given them the perfect opportunity to walk straight through the kitchen, snatch whatever crap they want and stab each other to death. And he's in the wrong cell again, he needs to live here. But because of the way the system works, I can't assign that to him for some reason. I need that Supermax guy special as well. I think he gets that. Yeah. And then we need prisoners to work in the kitchen, and then I've got that grant done. So we will start that. 4 interested, excellent. Do 2 programs. And then logistics, prison labor, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is more than enough, because they will always cause trouble. Right, what else do we need? We need to finish that. And then they want visitors tables. I bet this boot thing isn't going to work for these. But we need visitor tables anyway for what we are going to call the parole. Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way around. What we're going to do is call this visitation first. Build a visitation room. Is that just because it doesn't count? Yeah. We can get some more grants. Let's have a look at this. That's the one I've already got. Have I? I thought I put 2 dogs on, but maybe not. Am I daft? Sure, I've got 2 dog patrols now. Yeah. 2A dog patrol. Are you kidding me? Is that all you want? Have I only got 1 dog? I thought I bought 2. He's there. He's... yeah. So what's he moaning about? Might just be because they're resting, or... you know what? I'm going to be needing them anyway. And then... visitation room, that should be coming. Yeah, I'm going to get some more workmen, because this is all going a bit too slow at the moment. Oh look, we immediately found someone. A lighter, eh? Ooh, naughty boy. Am I going to make a special wing? I think I am going to make a special wing. Right, let's get this going, guys. Come on, it's important. I've got storage. They're just overworked at the moment, these workmen. Which happens, and then I'm going to finish my master plan, and that will be it for this episode. What I want here is these things. Oh, why does it not fit? These 4 big? Yeah, oh, okay. In that case, we will wall this up. So what that does is it avoids visitors being able to smuggle crap into the prison, which is a huge source for contraband. The other huge source, of course, is the parole people, because these lawyers and things are not to be trusted. But at least they need a reason to do that. I cannot see my parole thingy.
It's 11 hours.
Wow, it must be sitting there somewhere. Parole. There. Right, and then we can start those programs, and then we will call this an episode. Like I said, I'm sorry that does that still not work? If anybody can explain why I can't start this. I suspect that's a bug. I'm not sure. It's expensive anyway, so. But if one of them has to go on there, it's called Tim Sandy, who will be getting therapy and all sorts of other crap. Right, that's me out for now. I'm going to record another episode in a minute. I'm going to get some more coffee, because why not? And then I shall be back. I am Dr. Klumber. I hope you enjoyed it. 8 deaths, I think the counter is at now. Yeah, not very good, is it? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you for the next one. Bye bye.